Hi everyone, Mary Lou Andre back with another edition of Beyond Dressing Well Live. We are here for our July program. Happy official summer to all of you. Last time we were with you, we did our special Welcome Summer Fashion Show, virtual fashion show, but it was the day before summer. So wanted to wish you a awesome summer officially. Put in the chat where you're joining us from. What is the temperature where you're at? It is so hot and steamy here in Boston. I am just back from the Cape. I was at the Cape for 10 days. The weather was a little bit crazy, but I have to say it was much sunnier up here in the Boston area. I left the Cape and I was under a heavy fog, so at least good to see the sun, but boy is it hot. So hello Lori, hello Sharon, hello Angela. Again, drop in the chat where you're calling in from and share the temperature. There might be a prize for the hottest temperature. I think some of our friends in California will probably break that record, but it surely feels hot here in New England. So tonight's episode is 5 ways to elevate your summer wardrobe. So if you're feeling a little bit in a style rut, you got through the 4th of July. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday, by the way. You were wearing your red, white, and blue. You're kind of done with that. You're looking in your closet saying there's so much summer left, and there really is a lot of summer left. I heard a couple people say, once July 4th hits, summer is over, and I was like, no, it is not over. We are just beginning. So my job tonight is to get you in that closet, have you think about some of your staples, how you can swap out some of your staples for some fresh pieces. And the best news of the night is once July 4th comes and goes, you can get amazing sales. So settle in. I have a lot to cover tonight. And what I thought I would do, hello Jackie, is start with how I'm repurposing some of the things that I wore over July 4th. And a really fun story that I wanted to share with you. We always take the week of July 4th off, and we really take it off. We're on social a little bit, but we really close the office down. So Sunday night, after having a glorious week at the Cape with my family, we had a lot of young people around us. My husband and I got in the car and said, let's just go out to eat. And we didn't really know where we wanted to go. So we went over the bridge. There was no traffic. We went to one restaurant, the Lobster Trap. Put in the chat if you know that darling restaurant. And it was too crowded. So into Woods Hole we went. And I was at the landfall, and guess who was there? Put in the chat if you can guess who was at the landfall. I'll give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. I saw Sarah Zengo and her entire family. How funny is that? So either Sarah was channeling me or I was channeling her, probably a combination of the two. We were probably getting ready to get back to work, but it was just such a wonderful addition to my holiday weekend, seeing Sarah and her beautiful family. Hello, Karen, you get the prize. Karen guessed right. So anyway, I heard a lot of people say again that once July 4th comes, summer's going to fly by, and I'm not buying it. We wait here in New England. I know we have people calling in from all over. I just saw a couple Florida people pop in. Hello, Kathy Alpert. Put in the chat where you're calling in from and what the temperature is where you are. But there's so much summer left, and it is the most glorious season of the year. So my job tonight is to get you back in that closet, to look at things a little bit differently. And it is always my goal to have you take 1, 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 fresh tips away. And again, a lot of this is just looking at what you already have and combining it in different ways. And the good news is everything's on sale. So the first thing that I did when I was getting ready for tonight's program is we did our style poll. So put in the chat if you like that style poll. We have been doing those for over a year, and they really guide a lot of our content development. So the poll this week was all about, you know, what were you going to refresh now that the sales are hitting? And one question we asked was, you know, white t-shirts. If you're anything like me, you probably have mustard and ketchup all over your white t-shirt. So, you know, that was definitely one that a lot of people put in. A lot of other, we also said, you know, closed toe summer shoes. Sometimes those are hard to find. And a lot of us can't keep up with our pedicures. So people are always looking for closed toe shoes. I got a couple to show you. But the number one poll this week, and it kind of surprised me. I asked, were you looking to get out of your white skinny pants? And I don't know about you, but white skinny pants are really hot in this humid weather. I have on my white jeans tonight, but they're definitely not skinny. They're a fuller cut. Can you see it? They got a little fringe on the bottom. I have been living in these, and they're definitely more forgiving, and they're a lot more comfortable. So I will we'll walk you through our 5 tips tonight, but one of my favorite tip that I came up with, and I never know where this show is, it kind of just comes to me. I usually start again on Sunday with the poll, and then I do a little work Monday. This week I wrote the blog, so if you don't have the blog yet, it is beautifully illustrated. A lot of what I'm going to share comes to life even more. If you're not getting our blog, put blog in the chat and Sarah will send you a link to start receiving our blogs. But this time it just really came to me like to really help all of you guys. And you know that we really work hard here to make everyday style easy, affordable, fun, exciting. I said, why don't I just come up with 5 items that you can swap out, like come up with your basics, like like your white t-shirt. So number 1 is, instead of t-shirts, how about wear a vest like what I have on? So the fun part about this vest is I wore it, it's navy and white. So I wore it 4th of July. I actually went to a 4th of July party, and I wore it with this navy and white skirt. And of course I wore red earrings. I didn't have any red shoes, but I had on red earrings that gave me that, and I had on some red bracelets, so I had that 4th of July flair. But the more I went into the stores, the other thing that I always do when I'm getting ready for every season, every live show, you know I hit the mall, and I love going to the mall stores. Madewell, Anthropologie, oh, what else did I hit? Loft has great stuff in the summertime, I find. And I just start to see what catches my eye and what trends. And I saw, and then I went, of course, today, I was coming up from the Cape, and I'm like, should I or shouldn't I? And I ran right over to that Nordstrom sale. The Nordstrom anniversary sale is going on. I scored some nice things. I will show you what I found. But even in Nordstrom, I did, you know, I go everywhere from the BP teen department to the higher end stuff to see what I'm seeing. And so the number 1 trend that I'll share with you tonight, or idea, I guess I should say, because these are all ideas. Who knows what the fashion gurus are saying about the trends. They're all in style, but again, what we try to do is make this really practical. If you're kind of feeling, again, you're in a style rut, and you know, t-shirts are t-shirts, why don't you just switch out your tops for a vest? And the nice thing about the vest is when it starts to get chilly, and again, it is so hot here right now, I'll stand up and show you, I can put a t-shirt underneath and give me some, even if you're somebody that doesn't like to do sleeveless, you can put a white t-shirt on right now with the vest, and you just have a little bit more of an interesting look on the top. Now with these, this is dark navy. You know, it looks fine with the white jeans, but I could also wear this with a really beautiful skirt. I could do it with a pair of linen trousers, and again, I did it with this knit skirt. Knit skirts are really fun right now. I think they're everywhere, and I'm a nautical girl, so when I saw, this is the Gap, by the way, so I picked this up right before I went to the Cape, and we're boaters, and I'm always freezing, so I've already wore this a couple times, so it's really fun. So number 1 is the vest, and I'll show you a couple other examples of the vest that I'm talking about. So this is from the Gap, and I wore this all weekend with shorts, just as instead of a t-shirt, I wore this. And the one I have on I like even better. This one is from Madewell. It's a little bit thicker, but I love the buttons. And for those of you that have been hanging around with us for a while, you know that whenever you can get like a really good vertical row of buttons on a top. It just brings the eye in, it brings the eye up. I was going to put this on. I got these, for those of you that saw the virtual fashion show, I picked these up at Top It Off. I'm obsessed with them. I love them. So I'm all about, once July 4th comes and goes, I'll still wear my red, white, and blue, but I don't really wear it together. So I wanted to put these turquoise earrings on, and because of the circle button, the shape. So it's not always about the color, it's about the shape and playing. And again, it's summer. These are really lightweight on my ears. I could have gone a little bit more conservatively and put pearls on to match the button. There would be nothing wrong with that. Maybe if I was going to an office. The other thing about these vests is you really, hello, Patricia Coronite from Weymouth, Mass. Put in the chat how hot it is there, Patricia. We're taking a poll. And oh, hello, Tandra. Oh, thank you. I like the earrings too. But this is the time of year to just get everything out and start playing. So number one is the vest. And then I also picked this up at Nordstrom today, and it's a little linen vest, and I love this. It's black, but these are like my best black linen fun pants. You know, just throwing this on and, you know, throwing some fun jewelry and maybe a tan linen oversized jacket, throwing on, you know, some sandals with the whole thing. It doesn't have to be all black, by the way. Another thing that I'm doing this year, and I do have so much to share with you, so I'm going to be bouncing all over the place, is how I decided to kind of manage my time and my wardrobe. I am back and forth to the Cape all summer. Is I decided that I wasn't going to take any of my black clothes to the Cape. I was going to make all, and you guys know I love my black. I love my color too, but I am, especially when I'm in Boston, I'm a city girl. So I decided I'm not taking any of my black clothes to the Cape. I'm going to leave them all in Needham so that when I come back here, all my shoes that go with my black clothes are here, and I'm going to try to separate. I'll let you know how I do, but I know you guys love the packing and the time-saving tips, so that's something that I'm doing. Somebody is writing blog in the comment. Yeah, if you want to get the blog, put blog in the comment. Everything I'm sharing tonight is detailed in the, we don't have a cheat sheet tonight because we have the blog. If you're not getting our blog, by the way, we send out about 3 or 4 emails, content emails every month. I do a reflection, we do the blog, but number one on the blog today is swap a t-shirt for a vest. Let me know if you like that idea. That one just came to me. Another one that I saw when I was over at the Nordstrom sale is even this little linen top. It looks like a vest with the buttons. And I just thought, I haven't even tried it on yet, but I just love how lightweight it is. You could do this over a pair of shorts. Sets are really in right now. So this skirt and this top go really well together. And again, when I am here in Needham and I'm wearing my black linen, this is just so cute. All right, so number one is vests. And again, tonight's theme is looking at your wardrobe with new eyes and saying what staples, and we all have t-shirts, what staples can I swap out with something that I might already have, or some of these ideas, if they resonate with you, there are plenty of places to find vests that are affordable. There's some that are very, in the blog, Sarah did a beautiful job with the pictures. There's some beautiful vests that are designer that are really lovely as well. Okay, so that's number one. I think that was all I wanted to say about vests. Number two, oh, I'll say one more thing about the t-shirts. I definitely, these are from Ann Taylor Loft. I just picked up 2 new white tees. These are thicker and they don't pull in the middle. So if you're anything like me, those are my criteria. I don't want them to be super see-through and I don't want them to be clingy. So number one, it is about the vest versus the t-shirt, but in our poll we asked people, are you ready to update or refresh your t-shirts? And a lot of people said yes. I just wanted to share that with you. Number two is really fun. It is the white sunnies. They are everywhere. And where these first caught my eye were, I have been to many weddings in the last couple of months, and I saw all the brides wearing them. And then these are from Free People. I got them over at Legacy Place, I think, right before the holiday. But they just really, like, even look like with the outfit I have on, it just captures the button. So white, now don't get rid of your aviators or your dark rim. I've got a whole collection. I actually thought I brought them down. I didn't, because they'll come back. Like, I save my sunglasses. I have the big ones, I have the little ones, but right now the white sunnies are a way to really add an interesting pop to your wardrobe. And you can find these at Target. You can get these Gucci and Prada and Chanel. And these were, I know they were under $30 from my good friends at Free People. Don't you love the little bags you get at Free People? And the other thing I'll say about white is, all of a sudden, white sandals, shoes, pocketbooks, eyeglasses are the rage. I think it came out of everybody starting to wear sneakers as dress shoes a couple of years ago. But I was at the Cape all weekend. I was with a lot of young people. A lot of the girls had on the Birkenstocks. Even these are my Birkenstocks, but even with the white, and you know, if I'm wearing all white and then I put these glasses on, the white and the white pick up. I saw a lot of people in these Nike whites. I saw a lot of the all white Birkenstocks. So all of a sudden, white has become, instead of using it to like wear a white dress or a white shirt, which you certainly can do, try doing your accessories in white. Even if you're wearing a lot of black, use the white as the pop of color. Does that make sense? Like, use it as the unifying accessory. Non-color, really, white is kind of a non-color, but you'll see how things are brightened up and how they really come alive. Even my little Lululemon bag that I got last summer, it is so dirty. That's the only thing about white. I had a client that bought these beautiful white sandals and she dropped red wine on them, and they were super expensive. I think they were Stella McCartney, and she can't wear them anymore. So white is, if you're somebody that wants the brightness and you don't mind the wear and tear, like if this was black or navy, you wouldn't see how worn out it is. So that's what I'll say about that. And even this little bag, I've been looking for a new woven, and I love it in the white. I have one that's more tan, but this is just making all my red, white, and blue, all my summer color come to life. So the other thing that I did, again, getting ready for this, is I repurposed my July 4th stuff. I said, I love my yellows and pinks, and I'll show you what I bought in those, and I love my turquoise. So I definitely get out of that red, white, and blue look and kind of move towards a more interesting palette. So before I go into number 3, I also wanted to show you how I repurposed my 4th of July clothes. So this is one of my standard 4th of July dresses. It's from the Gap. It's been around for a while. But I put it with, again, we're on a boat a lot, and I put it with this sky blue, and it says Après Beach, kind of cute. But you see how it just comes, it looks completely different than a 4th of July dress. And I got this, both of these, this little t-shirt, this little sweatshirt, and I love a lightweight sweatshirt in the summer. This is from the Loft, and I also got this little bag. So I just thought so cute, and this was really affordable. Everything right now is on sale. And then the other thing that I did with my 4th of July, so I picked this up at the Gap this year, and I actually wore this on the 4th of July with a bright blue, cobalt blue top. But you see how much there's so much pink in there? So I am loving right now, I am just absolutely obsessing over the light pink with the soft blues. And I bought these shoes over the holiday. Those of you that are following us in the Facebook group, I posted these little blue shoes. I'm also obsessed with these. I wore them the whole holiday weekend. I got these for $24 at good old TJ Maxx. But I wore, this is one of my favorite all-time favorite dresses. I tend to spend up a little bit on dresses like this, and before I was wearing it with brown footwear, and I just loved it with the blue this year. And these are the kind of dresses I only wear in the really hot weather. I bought this when I went to Italy 5 years ago. It was like 105 degrees, but just adding some new footwear. So go through your closet and say, you know, what is my budget? I don't want to start from scratch. But what I did is I actually went looking for red sandals for 4th of July, and I saw those blue, and I knew that it would go with everything in my closet. So I hope that that helps you a little bit too. So number 3 is skorts. Now I have 2 private clients at Wimbledon right now, so I think I had it in my head, and I was helping both of them pack. So I did a lot of research on Wimbledon. Oh my goodness, do I want to go? But those of you that have been, put in the chat if you've ever been. Very cool if you have. I just did a lot of reading and research on what was appropriate, and a lot of folks wear white. You can wear dress sneakers, but you can't wear athletic sneakers. One of my clients is they're both going to the same match on Saturday. One is wearing just a gorgeous seersucker green and white stripe acris blazer, just gorgeous, and we put white pants, not jeans, white capris and a white tee, and she's wearing a navy and white Spectator shoe. It's a quasi, it's not really a pump, it's got a little block heel. It's just so pretty. I think they're Prada. And then my other client is wearing a hot pink linen jacket designer. She's got a lot of style. She's really pretty, and she's doing navy under it. And I'll have to ask her what shoes she went with, but I think she's gonna do just white dress sneakers. So I had Wimbledon on the brain. So skorts, I don't think I had ever worn a skort until my sister, Kathleen, if you're watching. I know my niece Maggie and my mom are watching from the Cape. Maybe my boys are over there watching with them. But my sister got me this little skort for Christmas. How cute is that? And I was like, oh my goodness, I've never had a skort. This is the only thing I've been wearing. I'm really big into walking right now. And of course I have my little Susie Q. And whenever, you know me, whenever I get an idea in my head, so what I do to really make it easy is everything I'm wearing right now when I pack in my exercise department, I'm just going with gray. I've got gray and mint green sneakers. I love the gray and the yellow. I picked up this little t-shirt on my travels when I was in Florida, and I just love how the gray and the yellow look so fresh. So thanks, Kath. I do have one other skort at the Cape. It's yellow that I wear more as a bathing suit. But if you're like the security of the shorts, but you kind of like the flirty, fun, that's what I mean about going in your closet and saying, my shorts are a little ho-hum. Maybe I'll add a skort. Maybe I'll even take up pickleball. Wouldn't that be fun? And our friends at Top It Off, Sarah can put their link in the chat. They had skorts at the fashion show we did a few weeks ago that were a big hit. They had them a few inches longer. So if you're someone that likes more leg coverage, skorts are a really great way. You can do a lot with skorts, and there's a lot of different styles. So that was number 3. And number 4, this again, I mentioned I was going to share my favorite tip that I came up with. But when I was writing the style poll, and I think 87% of you said you were really struggling with retiring your white skinny jeans. They're hot. You wanted to get, you know, a higher cut one that had that are more modern, that are more comfortable to wear in the heat. And I know Denise Jackson, if you're out there, I know you scored a pair of white linen pants that you were thrilled with. But I was saying to myself, you know what? I had these pants. This is what I mean about visiting your closet. So these are a pair of linen pants. I have had them for so long, and I really don't wear them that much anymore. They're cropped. I wore them every summer. I wore them with a blazer. I wore them with block heel pumps. I wore them with red. I wore them with white. And I said to myself, wow, I always loved having those pants, but I'm just not wearing them that much. So then when I was out looking for white jeans, because aren't we always on the hunt for those? And I had the ones I have on, but I got another pair that I wore to the fashion show, but they're long. You know, I have to wear them with heels. I found these light blue jeans and I'm kind of obsessed with them. So instead of the white, those of you that really don't love white on the bottom, because white definitely is a maximizer, dark colors are a minimizer. So there's a lot of people in our world that really don't love to wear white pants. We usually can figure that out for people, but we can usually get a white jean that does look great. And by the way, the not your daughter's jeans, they do have some good ones. But I thought, how fresh does this look with you guys that are out, have been on this show? If CC Hunt is out there, you know how much I love my yellow, CC. Me and CC love our yellow. But I just love how it looks with the yellow. So of course the white jeans I have on look good with the yellow too, but something is just catching my eye about the light blue. Those of you that go to concerts, I swear so many of our clients are going to these really cool concerts. I think you're going to a cool concert, Sarah, next week. But even like with a t-shirt, and there's something that I'm just loving. I said before, this light pink, this Nantucket red, the soft blue. And am I crazy? Someone's asking, hello, Jane Pelosi. Somebody's asking, these are seven for, what is that brand? I don't have my glasses here. You know the one, 7 for Mankind, whatever. I'm messing up the brands. Everything I do is so visual. I'm not always completely sure I'm saying the brands right, but these are they are designer and they do make a difference. They fit great through the leg. They have a little bit of a flare at the bottom. They're cropped. I can do sneakers and I can really dress these up. So, you know, when I'm going through my closet, you know, adding this little skirt, adding these jeans, you start to get a really new color story. Again, the yellow that I've had in my wardrobe. So let me know if you like that. And even my Birkenstocks go, you know, really fun, and I can do a pop. I love mixing up all the colors. And by the way, whenever my eye catches a new color, which it's definitely this light pink right now, I try to get earrings, because earrings in the summer, I don't like a lot of things on my neck. I'm too hot, but earrings really do pull, you know, in the right colors. These are another favorite pair that I wear a lot right now. I've got these rope blue ones. So I don't have a lot, but I have the ones that I love that go with the colors that I have. And our fifth tip, and how am I doing on time? I've got a couple more minutes left. Put in the chat if this is helpful. 7 for all mankind. Yahoo, Angela Davis. Thank you. The other one I came up with, and just thinking about what are the wows that we get with our clients? Like, when do our clients say, oh my goodness, I would have never thought of that, and I just love it. Whenever I introduce Cork, so some people are like, is there anything new in footwear? And, you know, a lot of people can't wear all the latest, greatest shoes because we need to be comfortable. Some people have foot issues, but I can usually find Cork. And I love how it just, these are really cute little Dolce Vita. Angela, am I saying that right? But these are Cork, and the reason why I love Cork is if you're really committed to downsizing your wardrobe, if you don't want a lot of stuff, these are a neutral. This will go with color. This will go with black. It'll go with white. Headed into fall, you can do some of the creamier olive colors will go with it. These are a pair, these should, honest to goodness, write me a check. They're so old. These are my Cork ballet shoes. I have had these for so many years, and I will often put them in my bag because they're so comfortable. So these are Sam Edelman from like 1,000 years ago, but I love them. And then last summer I went to a wedding and I really needed, I got these white ones with the cork, and these are Tommy Hilfiger. These were last year, I'm sure. I know I went to a wedding in July, and I bought them in July on sale. These are my Donald Pleiners. I've showed these on the lives. I did pay up for these, but I love them because they're comfortable, and I've been wearing them a lot. And what else do I have? And I wanted to show you these. So these were in my cape closet. These are that Charleston Shoe Company, and again, they got the cork on the heel. A lot of our clients have bunions, and I went on that. So I wore these with the long. They're nothing fancy. They're a little bit dated. But another trick is if you're doing long dresses and long skirts, it really doesn't matter. Like this skirt goes to my ankle. It doesn't really matter what you have on. So I just wanted to call that out. I know a lot of Sarah's clients, a lot of my clients have bunion issues. And from what I've heard, these Charleston Shoe Company, am I saying that right, Sarah? They have some good ones. And also, just because I'm me, when I, so this is new. And again, I'm obsessing with this lighter pink. I got these earrings. I had this little, I wear my hair back all summer. I love having little ribbons and things. And I pick these up everywhere. Again, I think I got this one at Target because we have a really good Target down near my house down the Cape. So those are my show and tell. I'm trying to think what else I can show you guys. Oh, I bought this today. I love it. I really need to upgrade my beach clothes. And do you guys love it? I got this at the Nordstrom sale today. And what I really like about it, it's longer in the back and it's shorter in the front. We'll put some links in the group tomorrow, and I'll definitely put this one in. Let me know what links you want, what you like. I also just love this little bag. I got this today as well. But that's my program. I hope I hit my goal. I hope that you got 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, or 5 fresh ideas. I hope I inspired you to get in your closet and to look at what you have and say, yeah, I'm gonna add a vest instead of a t-shirt. I'm going to throw a big oversized linen jacket to go to work. I'm going to wear it without anything because I'm hot all the time. I'm going to get me some white sunnies and know that they're not going to last forever, but that they're super fun right now. I'm going to get my fanny in a skort and feel the freedom of that, celebrate Wimbledon this week and all the amazing female athletes that'll be there. I'm gonna get my blue denim on. I'm gonna keep my white, but I'm gonna see if that light blue, sky blue speaks to me as much as it speaks to me anyway. And then think about Cork. What else do I have for Cork? Oh, I also have these really fun sandals. So sometimes what I do is when I get these ideas, I just hit my closet and I just start pulling out everything I have in Cork, everything I have in the colors that I want to celebrate the season with. And all of these ideas will not cost you a nickel. And when you are organized at home, you can hit the mall just like I did. I was in and out in about an hour and a half. It inspired me to come home, sit on my couch, and share some of this fun and exciting summer style with all of you. So we will see you. Our August show is going to be the second week in August. We'll put the date in the group. Please let us know what topics inspire you, what you want to hear more about. We read everything. Let us know if you like our polls. Please participate in those because they really do shape all of the content that we do for these live shows. All right, Sarah, thank you so much for manning the chat. Thank you all for tuning in. And again, if you want to get the blog, just put blog in the chat and one of us will send the link over so that you start getting those gems delivered straight to your mailbox. Okay, have a great rest of the evening. See you later. Bye-bye.